Welcome to Business Book Daily. Today I'm breaking down a book about uncertainty, overconfidence, and why people love forcing messy reality into neat little boxes. I'll cover the big idea, the practical business lesson, and three sharp insights you can use right away. Let's get into it. But first, a word from our sponsor. Want to sell more without adding fixed payroll? A lot of smart operators hire commission-only reps, inexperienced sellers who get paid only when they produce results. If that sounds like a smarter way to scale, post your opportunity at commissiononly.com. Thousands of motivated reps are actively looking for performance-based roles right now. Commissiononly.com. Today's book is The Better Procrustes by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. Taleb is an author, former trader, and scholar best known for writing about risk, uncertainty, randomness, and the limits of expert knowledge. His core argument is simple. People often twist reality to fit their theories, systems, models, and explanations instead of changing their ideas to fit reality. That's what makes this book useful. Business leaders love clean models, tidy forecasts, perfect plans, and simple rules. Those tools can help, but they become dangerous when people forget they're only tools. Reality is usually messier than the spreadsheet, the strategy deck, or the expert framework. The book makes a clear point. Bad decisions often start when leaders trust the model more than the situation in front of them. The smartest move isn't always to make reality fit your plan. Sometimes it's to admit the plan is too small for reality. One of the strongest ideas in the book is not to force reality into your favorite model. A model can help you think, but it can also blind you. In business, leaders use frameworks for strategy, hiring, forecasting, culture, and growth. The danger comes when the framework starts deciding what matters. If the facts don't fit the model, the answer isn't to ignore the facts. It's to question the model. Another key lesson is that expert confidence can hide weak thinking. People who sound certain aren't always people who are right. In complex situations, overconfidence can be more dangerous than ignorance because it makes bad decisions feel safe. Leaders should be careful around advice that sounds too clean, especially when it ignores uncertainty, trade-offs, or what could go wrong. The book also warns that complex systems punish oversimplification. Markets, companies, teams, and customers aren't machines with one obvious lever. They're messy systems where one change can create effects somewhere else. A pricing change can affect trust. A hiring rule can affect culture. A new incentive can create shortcuts. Smart leaders look for second-order effects before assuming a simple fix will solve a complex problem. There's also a useful lesson about language. Business is full of polished phrases that can cover up unclear thinking. Strategy, innovation, synergy, transformation, and alignment can all sound impressive while saying very little. Clear language forces clearer thought. If a team can't explain an idea in plain terms, it may not understand the idea well enough yet. Another important idea is that fragility matters more than elegance. A plan can look smart and still be fragile. If it only works when everything goes right, it's not strong. A better plan leaves room for error, uncertainty, delay, and surprise. In business, that means building cash buffers, avoiding overdependence on one customer or platform, and testing ideas before betting too much on them. So how do you apply this? Start by challenging the models your company relies on most. Look at your forecasts, planning tools, hiring scorecards, customer personas, pricing assumptions, and growth strategy. Ask where the model helps you see clearly and where it may be hiding reality. Next, watch for overconfidence in meetings. If a plan sounds certain, ask what would make it fail. If a forecast looks precise, ask what assumptions it depends on. If someone says the market will definitely move a certain way, ask what evidence would change their mind. The goal isn't to be cynical, it's to keep the business from mistaking confidence for truth. Then make your language simpler. Before approving a strategy, ask the team to explain it without jargon. What are we doing? Who is it for? Why will it work? What could break it? What are we risking? Plain language exposes weak thinking faster than polished language does. After that, build more room for surprise. Don't design plans that require perfect execution, perfect timing, or perfect customer behavior. Keep reserves, test new ideas in smaller ways, and avoid making the company dependent on one channel, vendor, product, or leader. Fragility often hides inside plans that look efficient. Finally, reward people who notice when reality isn't matching the plan. Many teams punish bad news because it interrupts the story leaders want to believe. That's backwards. The person who points out the mismatch early may be protecting the business from a much larger mistake later. Now, here are 3 insights worth sharing. First, the danger isn't using models. The danger is forgetting that models are supposed to fit reality, not replace it. Second, a strategy that only works when everything goes right isn't a strategy. It's a wish with formatting. Third, the clearest thinker in the room is often the person willing to say, the elegant explanation doesn't match the messy facts. Today's closing sponsor is memoirghostwriting.com. Many of the best business books start as ideas leaders have been refining for years. Memoirghostwriting.com works with founders, executives, and industry experts to turn those ideas into polished business books that build authority, attract leads, and open doors. They handle everything from interviews to writing, to editing, to publishing. If there's a book in your head that should already be helping your business, learn more at memoirghostwriting.com. That's it for today. See you next time.